coming. Getting comfortable, you guys. This is gonna be a good one. Okay. Got the music in the background. I'm gonna turn this down. Hi, you all. Welcome in. Oh my God, I have members only in the chat. Welcome, you guys. Members only chat room. Hello, hello. So here we've got Nothing But Love. Welcome on in. Muffin Top, my amazing mod. How are you? I'm Bernie. Michelle, that's amazing. I'm so happy. Colleen. Oh, this makes me so happy. Hi, y'all. Long Gone. Justice coming soon. Hey, I get to talk to you guys in chat and answer questions. And we're going to communicate back and forth. So let's see here. Michelle, hi. So we're going to, all right, hold on. Okay. We're going to get started by just saying that I want to thank everyone that's here. Hi, Jean, and all my subscribers, and to those who are just even here listening to see what's going on, welcome. As we grow a little bigger, I will make these members only to watch in time. So for right now, sit back and relax because you're in for, I have no freaking idea what you're in for. I just think it's going to be a good one. I hope it's entertaining, and I hope it gives the children a lot of justice. But we'll see what comes through. Different things come through, you guys. And I can't predict it. And I don't know what comes through until it does. Right? Tonight is going to be a lot about Candace. And then as I was closing up, hi Crystal, closing up my PDF for the moment, I got these guys that came through spiritually. You know, when someone changes their character, here goes my readings are starting already. Summer Moon Wells case has given me the opportunity to learn about myself and to try to understand let me get this, I've got this arm brace on. Try to understand what I'm supposed to do with this information and with this gift of information. Summer Moon Wells is the one who really showed me what to do. Take it or leave it. And, you know, turn your volume up. We have sound over here. Go out and back in, correct. We're good over here. For 3 years now, 3 years come Saturday, you guys, Summer Moon Wells has really taken on a role. You know, everyone has a different role, and they take on different roles different circumstances, but for Summer Moon Wells, she played a significant role in my life, as well as helping to bring justice to all these victims. What I do here, everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Sometimes I decide to just wing it when I'm not even saying that I'm concentrating on a reading. Tonight I'm concentrating on a reading. It runs a little different. I'm going to go maybe all over the board. I don't know. But I do know that these guys came in, and they came in late. And when an element comes in, no matter what, I need to respect that. And I need to hone in on it. And this Ernie Shell guy came in strong. Strong. Whatever videos he put out in this last week came in fucking strong. What does that mean? That means that his information has to do with Summer Moon Wells. His information that is hidden beneath his videos shows me that. And it's no joke, Ernie. So you're on board here tonight with Candace. I'm going to start with this. Summer Moon Wells has been gone for 3 years. And the information that holds the strongest, this is Ernie Shell. Okay, you know what? Thank you for asking, Michelle. Okay, a lot of people, I didn't even realize it. Thank you for asking, Michelle. Which one is Ernie Shell? I almost tend to forget that not everyone has been here from the beginning, right? And let me give you a little snippet on Ernie. Let me grab one of his little video that not that one. Not this one. Wait, I'm just going to pull up this video that I used and show you a little live stream on him. Ernie Shell is this guy right here. Now, he looks a little different because in every freaking video, he looks a little different. Ernie Shell was one of the first people that popped up during the Summer Moon Wells case. He has a company, or had a company, called Predator Nation. Predator Nation is supposed to be a company that goes out there and gets predators. My witchy side starts to laugh. Because Predator Nation gave me all of the information that I needed to see truth. This little video is the one that's just been recently uploaded. But these guys in here, I went in and I grabbed photos, and I'm about to show you. Ernie Shell has been in the background for 3 years, maybe longer. He seems to say that and what, I don't know if he has cancer or not cancer, but all I know is what's popping up in this video are the Summer Moon Wells missing children's elements. I don't see Ernie Shell. What I see spiritually is I see the story of Summer Moon. I see victims beneath these videos. I see victims right here, just like I do Summer Moon. I see a whole entire act of violence in this video. This is Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell looks like one of the fathers from the Idaho 4. Here. This picture here of this person has glasses on. This person has glasses on. So when I start to look through videos that I know is going to give me information, what I do is I try really hard to snap the photo to give you a little bit of the information. And I read the person's face. And I could tell you that what I see is not the Ernie Shell that I know of. I don't see that at all. I see the victim in the box right here. He's not even in a car anymore right here. This person is in a box. Now, in the video, he's not supposed to be in a box. So when I show you information from videos that speak loud and clear, they show this information, but yet the authorities don't want to look at it. You understand? The authorities don't look at it. When I say that I take videos and information from beneath, it's pictures like this that are consistently matching where the children go, where the victims go, like this. Ernie Shell popped up with my video on Candace today. Yeah, my throat gets sore. Like with Candace today. This is the room in which I have been showing for 3 years. 3 years I've been showing this room. And here it is in Ernie Shell's video. These children are going into a place so deep under, so far beneath the surface, all they're doing is videotaping them and harming them and hurting them. And all I know is the fake cars show me this information. The fake cars show the same information each and every time. I am quite certain that what I'm seeing in Ernie Shell's last few videos, that is not Ernie. Look closely, guys. They're playing a fucking joke on all of us. And what I do here is I speak for the children. I speak for the children. And I'm telling you, this person is the face of a guilty person. This person is who we're looking for. And I'm not saying it's Ernie Shell. What I'm telling you is there's information beneath the deep fake that speaks for the children. Because they don't know the face of Ernie. They know the face of this man that scares them. This face. This face. Hi guys in chat. This face. Totally different lips. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to go into the video. And I'm going to show you, this is just like the fake photos of Benny Keys going into a gas station. This is just like Dolly Vision's fake car. Why am I showing this to you guys? Like, why is it that this is what I'm showing you? Is because this is what brings justice to the children. There's certain elements like this that are common. And when they show, I feel the feeling of when a child sees it. The face in here is critical. The location of here is underground. The face in here is critical. Because this, my friends, is not Benny Keys, is not the Ernie Shell, you know. This here is what I call beneath the surface. And it's between the frames. People's faces don't change between the frames unless somebody puts it in there. Ernie Shell has been around for a very long time. Ernie Shell has never looked the same. But I always go back to him. It's in the gut, in my gut. So I brought him back into today's presentation. But Candace Bly-Wells speaks for the dead children within her eyes, within her photos, within every little piece of information that she has decided to share on YouTube. Summer Moon Wells, you guys, has gone missing, right? Summer Moon Wells was taken. Summer Moon Wells was abducted. Summer Moon Wells was a lot of things. My reading tells me that Candace knows this is where she went. She knows within the trees, within the leaves, within a plantation, within the earth, to a very rich piece of earth, to the highest bidder, but had to go through hell to get there. You tell us the story through your eyes. Between the both of you here, there's so much to look at. There's so much to see. What I see is the one that paid the other. The one that came after you for the money. You're not on, you guys here are not on the same page. You're not on the same playing field. You're not playing the same game. He's pushing you. The other side was pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. You had another baby. You sacrificed more than one child. They pushed you. They pushed you. And they came in so quietly, you didn't see them coming. You didn't see them coming. But this isn't Ernie Shell. I'm talking about the people that came. The people that came to you, the people that you were fighting with, the people that you had issues with. Someone fucked up. Someone really messed up. Look at his neck. Look at the hand. AI, all fake. If you guys pay attention, you're going to see the photos don't match who is speaking. They never do. I see so many. Correct, Muffin Top. Look at his neck. See the F? See the bone down his neck? That's not a real neck. Like, I don't give a shit. All I know is it tells Summer Moonwell's story because the children have this. The Delphi kids had this. They all have this. How is it that a law enforcement can look at this and think that that's normal? But what I could tell you is these are elements. These are elements. F on the hat too. F and an L. There's no difference when I look at this or if I look at Benny. This is Summer Moonwell's fake car. This is Michael Vaughn's fake car. This is all of their fake cars. This here is a top element. If anyone were to write a movie script on this, it would start with the building of the car. This. Ernie Shell's little hand is showing the same critters that Summer Moon Wells shows. They're always like that. Little Paw Patrols, whatever they are. They're consistent. So I am here to tell you that I see your consistency. I see what you're going to, if you're going to keep showing the same thing, I'm going to keep showing what you're showing. That is in your hand. Number 5, seriously. So when anyone else goes through these videos and they start acknowledging and noticing, it's taking off. There are other channels that are talking about this now. I'm not the only one. All of a sudden today, Michelle After Dark was talking about how Sebastian's videos don't match. Well, no shit, Sherlock, they don't match. Oh shit, they don't match. They never match. I was in front of those houses. I told you what they were doing. Nothing matches. Nothing matches. But what's so amazing is people are starting to talk about this. About this. These are pieces. These are pieces that are consistently showing their elements, their pieces of machinery. They show location over and over and over. There is no difference between what we're looking at here and every one of Benny Keys' videos. None. Every one of Benny Keys' videos, he is in a room like that. Like that. And the guy to the left isn't anyone that is called Ernie Shell. It just isn't. It isn't. Consistency. Look at the top of his brain. Look at the top of his head. Consistency. Whoever is behind here looks more like the person to the right than they do Ernie Shell. If the authorities really want to take a look at the faces beneath the deep fake, they can. But the reason I keep popping up on YouTube is because they're not. They're choosing not to. They're not looking. And if they are looking, they're not talking about it. So if they're not talking about it, our conclusion is that they're part of it because no one's talking about it. You can't have a video that only has 2 people and 7 people appear unless somebody puts 7 people in there. Period. That guy in there long gone is what's underneath. That guy's nowhere in the video. It's what's beneath. It's what's underneath, like this. This is the equipment. This equipment can be found in Don Wells's home. This could be found with Summer Moon Wells in the home. This could be found in any of Michael Vaughn's videos. Right here. This photo is the equipment. It's something that has been photographed and shown over and over and over. Don Wells shows it the best. Anytime that Don Wells was in his home, this equipment was somewhere close by. Michelle. Don B said TBI has body cam footage from the night Summer went missing, but put it in evidence locker at Knoxville. Allegedly. We don't know that, right? But that's a good point to share. This here is even in the Watts kids. This here, look at this. I'm going to point out what you have to look at. Here's your V. Here's your V. This is the machinery. It's in a box. We don't know who this dude is. He's not in the video. Yeah, he's been deleting, long gone. Ernie's been deleting all his videos, but yeah, we've archived the Tina Records all videos. This is from her taping it. Yeah, I have all of his videos. I mean, look to the right. That is the stuff that I show you on Benny Keys all the time. To the right. And to the left here is not a car. So this is why I had to hone in on this before I focused in on Candace, because I think that they're both hand in hand. There's got to be a reason that Ernie Shell came up while I was like talking Candace. These are victims. And this is what the children look like. This is what's on the children. And this is my last little bit about Ernie. That is not Ernie in this photo. This very last photo about Ernie is very telling. Very telling, you guys. Whoever this female is has been taken abroad, has been taken away, wherever these palm trees are. Yes, are these videos overlapping during this? But let me tell you something. When something overlaps in a way that I use it to give a reading, that's all I use it for. So I look at this and I'm saying that this is a young female who went on a boat and traveled away towards the Caribbean, towards wherever these palm trees are. That's not Ernie. That's not Ernie. This is the story of a Summer Moon Wells child. That shows themselves through the images that I'm reading. So I call fucking bullshit on this whole video. And I call bullshit on whatever he is doing and trying to do. Is it about him? I don't know. I'll never know if it is or not. All I know is the information that comes through is coming from his videos. And when someone is almost about to die again and leave YouTube, there's a reason for it. To me, there is. I read that as if they're changing of guards again, changing of characters, changing of people that are involved in this, mixing it up. Hurrah for them. But I see right through it. You could say whatever you want. This person goes to jail, this person's locked up, this person got sick, this person got kicked off, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter, the conversation. The information I get from that conversation is all that matters to this channel. And the information that comes through is all to bring justice to the children. So it doesn't matter if a blank wall looks a blank wall. If I'm going to read a blank wall and I'm going to tell you that these are sacrifices and rituals that are going on underneath the ground, that's what comes through, because that's part of what the children see, is this. This is what they see. It's scary, it's dark, and nobody's coming to their rescue because there's nowhere to get out. You can't get out once you're in. They can't escape. No one's coming to get them, you see. Think about it. Has anyone gone to any of these people's rescue? None of them. Have any of these kids been found? None of them. They won't be. Unless they decide to plant a person in there and say, oh, look, we found them. Well, they tried that a couple times with a couple of the kids. It was so obvious. It was so stupid. So stupid. These are rooms of rituals. And this is where the children go. And Candace knows it. This is a face. This is a face of a guilty party. Hi, Vanessa. You may not see it very well, but I do. These are images that I just don't like. I just don't like them. I fucking hate them. So much. So much. What I see here is just so pathetic that nobody is coming to these people's rescue. It's pathetic. It's pathetic to our country, actually. I mean, what the fuck? There's so many signs that I have mentioned in the last 3 years that it's just sick. This isn't a car. This is a victim. Kylie Rodney was in the room just like what you see to the right. All of it. So when you're watching his videos and you're looking at his face and you're like, oh, poor him, look beyond his face. Look within the face. Look within the video. What do you see? You're gonna see this. That's the devil within the videos. That's the devil within the videos. That's the story of the children. That is the Summer Moonwell story. See that equipment in the back? Back here? Right here. This is the stuff that I just showed you. His videos were dark. I can't, oh, maybe a little like that. Does that help? His video was dark. This here is what I saw as the same. The same as this. This and this is the machinery. This is the equipment. All of it is the equipment. I believe that Candace knows about the company that is out of the country. She plays dumb and she's smarter than you guys think she is because she could really knows how to run this shit. Benny. Same story. Same alibi. Switching faces, switching YouTube channels. They make so much money off of all of us digging into their heels, buying whatever they're selling, not looking at the faces that we should be looking at, not recognizing that there's different faces beneath their other videos, not recognizing that what he's sitting in is the same thing that Ernie Shell's friends are sitting in. They're not cars. This is a Benny Keys in the beginning that had a head full of hair. Their looks changed drastically, you guys, within 3 years, but no one's going to notice it because the YouTube audience changes. The YouTube audience changes. The reason I'm playing these people together with Candace as the quote-unquote title is because you guys may be like, oh, she's not really focused on Candace. Oh, but I am. Because the people that I'm covering right now are right under Candace. Like, When I say I'm going to be doing a reading and I'm honing in on Candace, and I am, when I look at that first, when I took this photo and I'm like, motherfucker, here I come. Like, ooh. What comes out of that, you guys, are all of these people I'm talking about. See all of this in her photo here. If I were the FBI, I would be chasing this stuff. And that house looks like Sebastian's. You know, like this is on the water. This is by the tree that she's sitting by. This is what she's staring at. She's staring at what Tim Mullins has in his photo here. It's all the same. With the leaves on his table. It's all the same. Every bit of this is no different than this. Only difference is what's on top is Candace with the same story that's on top here. That's underneath Tim Mullen. It's the same story. Tim Mullen tells the same story. Always has. So what's in his photos behind Tim Mullen is what I'm showing you behind Candace. What's behind Ernie? Look. Oh wait, let me grab the small one. It's behind all of them. It's what's behind each one of the victims. Each one of the victims tells and has the same story. The house here, that you see here, it's always been the same house elsewhere. The roof is longer on one side. Tim Mullen tells the sacrifice of Summer Moon Wells just as Candace does, just as Benny does, just as Ernie does. They're always back at the same location. They're consistently showing the same information. The maps that are always shown, I don't know, Jody Sue Brown's maps always show up. One day I'm going to hone in on these maps. I put this in here because I know that I've never noticed this one before, I don't think. But there's something to be said with these maps. This one is from Tim Mullen. The ice house sticks out, the boatyard sticks out, the big elm tree sticks out, the bridge. Little summer moon. Candace was the first one to show this video. If I were to make sense of everything and put it into categories of summer moon story, I would need to start with each and every one of Candace's videos. I would say chapter 1, the swing. Chapter 2, dancing in the rain. Chapter 3, the car ride. Chapter 4, the water hole. Chapter 5, Don driving home in the rain. Chapter 6, what else is there? What am I missing? Oh, the church. You know, there's each one of those videos that Candace put out there could be a chapter in itself, named that. Because all of the information that funneled through those is what told me the story of Summer Moon Wells. So when I would look at Candace's video on Summer on her swing, the shed, correct, Vanessa? It would be like, well, that's a chapter. That's like, because all of the other, why am I saying that? Because I got all my information through all the other YouTube creators that then took that video and layered it all up to give me information. To tell the truth. As if that was the blueprint. As if Candace sent out the blueprints. Notice what's happening around her neck. Look at the information that's coming out from the neck. That V on her neck is the same V that I'm consistently pointing out. And it shows itself. It just showed itself on Ernie. I just showed you that same V on Ernie. Here. This is what I mean, you guys, about repeated elements. And they get repeated on certain bits of information. But what I have noticed lately is that everything funneled back to Candace's videos. Everything. Every bit of information that I have gathered as far as spiritual information goes back to the beginning. So when I see this on Ernie, what I'm telling you is it's because Candace showed it to me. Wait, let's go back like a building or boop, 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 wait. Fozzie, welcome in. Wait. Here we go. Wait, what did you just say? Here we are. I know that it's supposed to be a tree behind her, but it kind of mirrors what is way behind her, right above the right corner. Yeah, these are all pretty much layered. Thank you for the, yeah, they're layered to tell the story, right? That's how I see it. Maybe they're not layered, but I just consistently see the story through these videos like this. So, example, the picture to the left. In Candace's videos and information, sometimes she slips and says they planted flowers in front of the house. Well, they planted the flowers in front of the house would match her video here. You don't see these flowers anywhere else, because they planted cactuses in front of Grannis's RV. It's a very big difference in circumstances. Very big difference. How do so what I'm saying is, like, who puts this together like this when this video to the left doesn't match anything that we've ever seen, other than anyone who takes clips from this video? And this I show all the time. This brings them down under. Wait. I know, if you go back, maybe I'll revisit that. You'll remind me. Tim Mullen, and just 2 days ago, this is extremely important, you guys. This is maybe one of the most important things that I'm bringing up today. But you need to ask yourself why, on the 3rd year anniversary, they chose to show this leather box. This is Tim Mullen's photo from the beginning of almost 3 years ago. This and what's up here I got from Tim Mullen's video. That's where I got the triangle, and I got lots of information. That triangle that you see on top of it, I got from, it's from this little section in here. I blew it up. It's not a separate photo. I took what's in here and I blew it up. And I see Summer Wells here. I see the word Wells, and this is what's in his trunk. This was in his trunk. And I said this was the money exchange. This was the 15,000, whatever money exchange. This was it. Why did they choose to put this at her vigil? I mean, at her 3-year mark? Why? Why would it be a leather box? I don't know. I don't understand the comments, so I have to pass it by. So this here was in the beginning. What you see on top is what I blew up that is right in his trunk. That speaks volumes to me. This does. And it did almost 3 years ago. This is Tim Mullen's photo. To me, this was a drop-off. Drop-off's done. The money is exchanged, and what you see on top here is the product. Now what we have at her 3-year marker is very interesting pieces. This is what's in this photo. Look closely. I want you to first notice the reflection as if it's sitting in a fake car. This is put like in a fake car. Look under the word you and notice the maroon trim. This was taken. Oh, holy shit, you guys. It's a car. Wait a minute. There's a tire. Look at it. What? Oh, come on. You guys, if this doesn't speak volumes, come on. This is how they decided to take the picture that shows her 3-year anniversary? I said tires, tires, tires. Well, obviously that's her tire. That's her little jar that has like the grasshopper they put in it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. And that is, you don't have that by a tire, all that reflection shit. And summer is in the leaves. You guys, this to me is such a no-brainer. Come on. This was in the news and no one caught this? Oh, come on. Who's the dumbass who put this shit in there? Come on. What is that? You guys, let me show you something. This is so asinine. I'm sorry. You guys, this is just so backs up everything I've said. Here's your tire. There's your fucking tire. But attached to the tire rim is plexiglass? This is plexiglass. That's the tire rim. Do you know that doesn't even make sense? This doesn't even make sense. This is the tire rim. Where's the car? You don't just have plexiglass attached to the tire rim. Come on, someone has to investigate this shit. This is ridiculous. And summer is in the leaves. Look at her photo. She's in the leaves. She's in the leaves. And here's your maroon trim. And here's your box. Tire rim is a V. Oh, this is crazy. You guys, this is crazy. Come on. Is this a fucking joke? Oh my God, everything in here. Where the green leaves on the table, where the green leaves on left of the table by the lace. said pig. The green leaves were the green leaves on the left of table. The lace said pig. Look through the letters, and in the back right above, it looks like someone is behind the pig. You guys, yes, this is a jaw dropper. This is a jaw dropper. Right there. You are my sunshine. It looks like it was placed in there. Doesn't look like it's there. Yeah, same, Bernie. Like my heart's pounding. I didn't realize that this was. I didn't realize that this was. This. Do you know they don't? This doesn't even make sense. Like, think about it. This doesn't even make sense because you don't have a car that's made like that. Look, you guys, this is from the news station. This is from the news. Oh my God, the whole entire thing is like, look at the bottom. You guys, these are all the critters. Look at under the red line. I can't believe that's a tire. No, the news station, I've tried. Justice Coming Soon. I've tried. They don't get involved. But this is very... oh my God, there's the number Maroon 5. You guys, this is... Look in the plexiglass. Wait, let me brighten it up. This to me, like, this is like the bingo card. This is the bingo card. Look at, there's the silver E by the 5. I'm going to point it out for those who don't know what I'm talking about. Where's the next V in those wheels? Yeah, it's all messed up. All I could tell you is correct. This is totally wrong. Here's the metal E that I always show you guys that they have on a ring. Here's the Maroon 5. Here's the maroon, the green, the white. Here's the maroon, the green, the white. Here's that piece I just showed you in Ernie's car. Oh, wow. Look at all the things. Remember in the beginning? Remember I told you about the mason jars? Remember I told you about the mason jars? And in the beginning where Candace showed this with the grasshoppers. Wow. Oh right. This the wheels the wheel here is wrong. Correct. It's shaped wrong. I would like to see this video. Like, I would like to see what that video looks like. I think we're going to have to look at that video. That's what the lock looks like. And I believe that Tim Mullen in this one is showing the same tree as Candace. I believe this is the tree. And I believe that this is the sacrifice after. This is all the stuff that gets pulled out of the water. Yeah, I'm going to go back to that. Yeah, I'm going to open that one up. All of this here are photos that I kept from Candace in the beginning, because this all here spoke to me. What you see here is what speaks to me here. It's the aftermath. It's what you see here. It's what you see here. It's the bamboo sticks that are kept and shown throughout all of Tim Mullen's videos. These. Those sticks. Bamboo sticks, you guys, have always come to my attention. The bamboo sticks I saw for the very first time was in the backyard of the Wells house. I'm like, everything is dead. All their trees are dead. Everything's dead except for there's 3 trees, and next to 3 trees were 3 bamboo sticks. I'm like, those are bamboo sticks. Those are fake trees. Those are fake bamboo sticks. Maybe they're there, maybe they weren't. But it brings me to the bamboo sticks today. And it will bring us to the bamboo sticks every time that someone else is looking into any of these cases to recognize it. You know, these children wind up as a sacrifice, right? So if they wind up as a sacrifice and they wind up in the leaves and in the bush, they sacrifice them and then they put all this shit together. It's a ritual, you guys. It's a sacrifice. It has to do with all of this. The twigs, the branches, the trees. Every one of Summer's videos winds up with her in branches. All the time. I want you to understand, if you were to hone in on any of the videos that are layered, this is what she looks like in the car. There's another person with her. She's not by herself. She doesn't ever show that she's by herself. Never. Goes back to the beginning. Goes back to the tree. It goes back to the water. It goes back to the wells. To the wells. Candace is the one who comes through the strongest for me. Candace does. And every time I see any of these different channels going to all the same things, the river, the dam, the bridge, the water, they're stuck in muck, they're going through the greenery, they're going through all that stuff. It's all one thing for me. They may be going to all different locations and traveling here and traveling there to find whoever they're trying to find. But to me, it's all the same footage. To me, the footage never changes. It all tells the same story as Summer Moon's story. And Tim Mullen and Candace and Don tell it very well. So does Trevor. Tim Mullen showed that very strange, odd photo to the right up top. But that tells me 3 different children. That same bicycle does get shown twice. This bike. It gets shown here. And that's not the Summer we know. They say that's Summer. That's not Summer. Hi, Rebecca. That's not Summer. It's a Summer Moonwell's child, but it's not the Summer that we were introduced to. But yet, there's a man behind her holding a bicycle. There's a man behind her holding the bicycle. That's the same bicycle as this. It has the same trimmings. Same. Who's that man? Right, I think that this is Michael Vaughn. Correct, I think that's a boy. It's not the Summer Moon that we were introduced to. The picture to the left is somebody that is at the vigil for Summer. There's nothing more here than elements. And this is Summer's story, written to you like this. This is Summer's story. Gabby Petito has her own story. The same way as Summer's story. I don't know how to read this, but this here are the Summer Moonwell's Missing Children story. This girl was at her vigil. This picture comes from the first vigil of Summer. What you see here is the same thing as we see in a Gabby Petito video. They use the same process, they use the same way of communicating for each and every one of the victims that are the same. Gabby Petito and Summer Moon Wells were the same kind of victims. They're sacrifices. That's Gabby down there. I don't recognize that as Gabby. Many, many different faces that come through. Open this up here. This photo here comes from Tim Mullen, his video. This is a sacrifice story. These are the stories of the sacrifice, you guys. These are. Gabby Petito is holding the same bit of sacrifice that goes with each and every one of these victims. Just as if when I say to you, this here, we crop in this one here from Tim Mullen's video is Summers. It's what Gabby is holding. That's hers. That's her bits of sacrifice. That represents her. That represents her. And in Tim Mullen's videos, when you see things like this, and I say I see the spirit in the middle, it's just saying that they're within the trees, they're within these things. And that's under the bridge, within the water. Same as this. It's the same. There have been so many opportunities for their stories to be told and to be understood. Brighten up Gabby Petito's and you see it. Many, many, many amazing photos tell her story. And this is the story. I mean, it's kind of an amazing photo to watch. You can see it. By her mouth, you'll see the V. It just gets brighter and brighter. These kind of photos I love watching. I'm looking at this one. Because this is her story. And this is what brings justice. Because I don't see anybody else showing this. Thank you, Rebecca, for those sweet words. Hi, Rebecca. This here. If I were to, let's see, crop into the front, let's see. See the V. It's upside down, but it's right there. Here's Gabby. Wow. That's an awesome photo. See the F and her other arm by her hand? There's a lot going on here. And then I just wanted to put these letters out there. This is what was underneath the background of her video. I don't know what this means, but these were letters that popped up in her video. So I'm just putting that out there in case I ever see that again. A-M-E and then T into something. This was a little girl that I called Summer Moon Wells. This was called Long Live Summer. And there's a video, and I said that this was Summer Moon. I show this 7 often, but here it is here. And look what she has in her hand. Her shirt says Long Live Summer. And she's in this little bathtub. This is a very sad video. I find this video, like some videos make me very quiet, and this was one of them that made me very quiet. Like, I didn't have words for it. That's how bad it was. These are the children of Summer Moon. These are photos that just represent Summer Moon Wells' missing children. I just keep showing these over and over and over. Summer Moon's Vigil, or 3-year marker. You've got Robin, you have Trev, and then you have Tim Mullen on the other side of Don. Pay attention, you guys, to these things. Pay attention to what you notice and what you see and who's who and who shows up next to Don and Candace, like right by their sides. And really start to like look into their eyes. She knows the story. She knows it. What I would like to find if I have it here on my laptop. Is the photo from, let me see if I have it here. Video, movies. Date added. Let me see if I, looking to see. Wait. Seeing if I videotaped. No, it's not in my trash either. But what I would like to do, let me see if I can find it quickly. Is that the newscast. Wait, history. All right, I'm going to look for that particular one. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
It is now.
Okay. Here it is. This is, all right, I'm going to, let me see if I can see chat while I'm doing this. Move chat over. Okay. This is the video. So there's the car. Let's see how they, okay, what I'm going to do is play it the way I like to play it. And I'm going to, record and then play what I record. That's what I like to do. Okay. Okay. So just watch it with me. I'm recording this. Oh, let me turn those off. And then we'll get a good view of the car. There's Robin. Her neck looks so weird. All right, let's just go Michael Vaughn. Those are the ones that they have on there. All right, here comes the car. Ugh. The hell? Looks like a whole different person. See Tim Mullen in the back? See, there he is with his hand. It's so weird. All right, here it is. Yeah, there's plastic that goes all the way down. See, I watch for things like that. See, like, Don, it's like, I know, like, this is just, it just shows all the same information. Wait. See if they show it again. I'm going to focus in on the car. See, that is plastic. So now I'll take that down. Can you guys hear me? Was it muted? Was it muted? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I had no sound? Is my sound on now? Hello, hello? That whole time I had no sound? What the heck? All right, there's sound now. All right, well, so what I was doing is pointing things out as I was taking screenshots. So, yes, okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is show you the screenshots one at a time. So here we go. So here we could clearly see that there's plastic going down to the tire, which makes no sense. Right here. And then, of course, the maroon, the green, the white is in here. And if you open those up, let me show you. If I open those up, they'll probably be number 5. So a lot of times if I take a photo, I have to like stretch it open to show really what's in there. Let's see. Oh, wow. So when I stretch it open, you literally have summer moon in the leaves. Watch this. So when I stretch this open, summer is in the leaves. That's the photo that they have. That's the photo that they have on display. That's her in the leaves. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that a fucking skeleton? What does he have in his hand? Is that a skull? You guys. Excuse me. That's a skeleton head. That's a skeleton head with an ear. I mean, why would he have that there? Why would he have that there? Uh-huh. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like a skull head. You could see like the ears. He's standing next to Trev. He's standing next to Trev. Here's Trev with the freaky hand thing going on. There's Robin. I need to get another picture of that dude with the skull thing. And here's Don. Now, Don is showing a picture of his daughter on his shirt. Those don't look like his daughter. Those are two separate people with two separate heads. See what I'm saying? When you zoom in, it's totally different. That's what Don has on his shirt. This is the little fishy thing that's moving around and around. That's a fish or blonde hair. But that's moving the whole entire time during this video. This little thing is moving the whole time. This little thing on the car in front of the tire. That. We're going to replay it after I point all this stuff out. That over here. Here's Don with his t-shirt. You guys, look at the children's faces. And then tell me who's the big head on the black head on the top. But could someone explain to me what's going on his t-shirt? You can't. Because they're showing information about the sacrifices that go on. Don and Candace are consistently showing it over and over. Yeah, it moves, long gone. It moves. That little thing. Look at this. Look at those faces under the words Summerwell's disappearance. Yeah. That is on the father of the child that's missing. Oh, they look like little hearts here. There's a lot. Move that over, that over. Saw that. That's Summer. Those are her critters. Those are her little fishy critters, you guys. They were on her swing. Those are critters. All of these videos, you guys, are just loaded in information. Consistently showing information that talks about the story. All right, let me get this picture of what's in this dude's hand. Okay. Actually, his whole mouth. I mean, watch this guy. Okay, let's put this up. You hear me? Do. Okay. You all could hear me, right? So we're looking at this situation by his mouth and by the hands. See that? That's strange. That's strange. Look at that. Look at that. See the extra hand? Look at that. Can't tell me that's not weird. You guys, I'll tell you, all I keep getting from this is everyone in that town knows what happened. That's what I get. That's what I gather. That this is just all known thing. That's in the car. It's like, it's just so much. I never even thought of going over this, but there's so much in here. Wow. Yeah, Robin just keeps popping back up, is what I know. Like, she just keeps popping back up into my stories. You know, like she just keeps showing up. That's what I know. Like, she's right there. Like, she's just sort of in the background. So, spiritually speaking, it would be like she's just in the background. Like, she's there, but she's not there. But see this guy's arm? How weird is that? But it's what's in his hands that are the most important thing to recognize. Thanks, Justice Coming Soon. I do have to say that this to me all sparked from Candace, and that I think she's a child of David, allegedly. Maybe. I don't know who that is. Yeah, all of these symbols come through, and Robin just seems to be in the middle of it, you know. And that just says that she's there, like she's there. But I don't get much on her as much as she's just there, you know. Like you see it. She's has a lot going on here. I just don't know if the law enforcement ever is going to hone in on the wells. I don't know if they're well protected. But there's someone like a Jody Sue is protected, I believe. Very much so. And I think that they just all happen to work together. You know, and as I cut through these pictures, these are the summer moon wells elements, you guys. Like this is telling me the story of not just Summer, but of all the victims that went with Summer. And Summer wasn't alone. You see, she wasn't alone, you guys. And tonight's presentation just really reflects on many of the ones that went with Summer. And Ernie Shell's just popping in because he's going to be gone soon. Like, it's just a changeover of people. There's a huge changeover of people. You see what's going on with them. And you see what's going on with this video. These are elements that are in all of the videos that I show you guys. All of the people that I review. This is what it looks like. This is what it is. And for some reason, all of their videos wind up showing me the information that needs to be seen. And it shows the same thing. It's not like, oh, it turns into a rainbow or a different, like it turns into the same stuff over and over and over. Over and over and over. The same critters, the same little monkey faces, the same raccoon faces, the same frog faces, the same thing. The V, the L, the hearts, the 5, it doesn't shift. And understand that this, what you're looking at, is Summer Wells's video from Saturday. From Saturday. 2 days ago. And the information that comes through is the same information that comes through all the time. And the one who planted all those seeds for this information and the elements started from Candace. Didn't start from the YouTube creators, you guys. It was like a blueprint was placed. And it all came from her. Why? All the other characters change. They go in, they go out, they leave, they come back, they die, they don't die. I don't know what they do. But I just know that they have lots of channels, but they sort of change who they are, but they have a lot of channels. Those characters change. They have a whole entire thing that they work on together, and they do shit together. But it stems from the original videos every time. And this lady here is who began, for me, the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children's blueprint. She started the blueprint for me. All of her information is what brought me to today. All of her videos is what brought me to today. All of her shorts, all of her TikToks, every video and every photo that I have now 2 computers worth stemmed from her. Always. Always. And then from her, it went to each creator that created their different roles and their different ways of twisting it to give us information. And from there, I see that it was like an orchestra. But she's the one who, you know, was the band leader. But there's an orchestra that is fiddling and playing around with it. That's who keeps changing. Those are the ones who change. It is unfortunate, long gone. It is unfortunate, but some people are born into it and they don't have a choice. Some people aren't born into it and they have a choice. We don't know. But the more I look into the eyes of these people, the more I see the truth, the more you see it. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of suffering here. And it's not the pain of suffering of losing a child that I see. I see the secrets that are beneath her eyes. I see the untold secrets. I see the story beneath her eyes. I see how hard of a shell that she had that built over the years. She's solid wall of concrete that was built because of her life. And I mean, I'm not judging her. No one's to judge someone until you walk in their shoes, right? But that's what I see in her eyes. I see that. I see the pain. I see the protection. I see the truth. Until you're that person, until I am that person, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just here to ask them to come tell the truth, because I know they know the truth. And even if they don't, I still know they know it. And this photo is worth $1 million. She's hollow. And she's tired. And she's tired. So that's Candace. From what I know, as if this is Candace. I don't know who's who, unless I ever met her. Correct, they don't know any other way. That's why this channel isn't here to judge people. That's why we're non-judgmental. I may say things this way, but I always say at the end of the day, if you don't walk in their shoes and you don't know, we can't say. But I do see the stiffness and the hardcoreness and the pain. So, on that note, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. This here, again, each and every one of these elements that I talk about. Every time I go on live, every time I do this, every time comes from her. Correct, long gone. Correct. All we could do is talk about it the way I know to talk about it, the best to my ability, to bring justice to the victims in hopes that this gets talked about by those who could really make a difference, and that would be the victims. I would love to talk to the victims. Candace is a victim as well. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. I hope this live makes a difference. It's so nice to have the members in chat. I'm able to slowly look and I read all of your comments. Thank you for the super stickers. Really, really thoughtful. I hope one day some of these people decide to come forward and speak for the victims, only for the victims. I don't care to hear about anybody else but for the victims. And Candace Wells can speak for the victims. She would be able to. And obviously everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 because, I don't know. For now, you guys, good night. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful tomorrow. Please subscribe if you haven't, and thumbs up